Hello, a very good day to you. Welcome to a new week and to another episode of weekly analysis. So today we'll be looking at a few charts to see the potential move of the market for this week, what was done last week, and what could be done this week for the market price movement. But if this is your first time of visiting this channel, please do well to subscribe for future references. So let's start with the Euro USD. Okay, let's check out what happened last week. Yep, this was a very nice bullish run. Initially, the bullish engulfing started here. You can see this very nice bullish engulfing that sets path for this very high momentum bullish run, and is heading for the weak resistance. That's this green moving average here. Okay, so let's check out what's happening on the daily time frame. Okay, we could see it's already reacting at the at a reasonable resistance on the daily time frame, but it has already crossed the weak resistance, which is this green moving average here. So we could be expecting a pullback before a continuation of this bullish trend. But before there could be a major pullback on the Euro USD, the market has a higher probability of getting to this resistance at this point. Okay, so for now, the bullish trend on the daily and the H4 is still very intact. As you can see on the H4 is the bullish trend is still very healthy, and I'm on the trade. Okay, so before you jump into this market, make sure you go to your H1 on the London market session, and wait for the market to come to an area of value, and such as the support, maybe when it's making a swing low before the trend continues, you you watch out for a very nice entry point on the H1, then you hop on the trend. Okay, we'll make sure is a direction of the market trend and also a line with what the H4 is saying. Okay, never go against the market trend. So that's for that. Let's check out the GBP USD. It's still on a very bullish trend too. But let's check out what happened last week. Very nice bullish momentum. Okay, so the trend is still intact. You can see on the H4 on the D1, the trend is still very interesting. It's at the point whereby the markets, you can see here when the market got to initially, it did a very strong dip before it came back. He has done a little reaction to it, but it surpassed it, and you can see it's heading for this is heading for 1.27103 now. Okay, could be expecting a very reasonable reaction at that level, but for now the market is still on a very nice bullish run. You can also, you can see H4, the market price is very distant from the moving average, thereby indicating a reasonable market trend. Okay, so you can also wait for a suitable entry point for this market to ride along with the trend. Never go against the trend. Enter at a suitable point. Don't just, okay, yeah, the market is buying and you just buy. No. Go to your H1, trade the reasonable market session, just such as the London session. But you can trade other market sessions though. Even if you're trading other market sessions, it needs to be in line with the market trend. Okay, so let's check out what stock is doing. That's the US 500, the US 30. They all move in line with each other. Most is the United States stock, so most of the times they are all scrutiny with each other. So you can see this is a very nice bullish move on the H4. It's very nice. Okay, so at this point I put this sell limit. I was expecting the market to do a little pullback before That's something like a double bottom on the H4, but it ended here. It didn't really trigger it. Though I took some pips though, but not as worse as I want. But you could see this is a very nice bullish move. Check out the HDD1. Is close, is almost at the region of a resistance. That's the red moving average, but is a healthy trend because it has crossed the weak the weak resistance, which is this gray moving average right here. And on the H4, boom. I guess you can see it, right? It's a very nice one. Before you jump in, don't just jump in. If not, you're gonna get trapped and your account might be liquidated, because unless you're trading a lot of money, unless you're trading with a whole lot of money. Okay, so before you take this trade, you could as well wait for a nice entry point that is indicating the direction that the trend is currently. Okay, such as, okay, let's assume I want to do that. I go to the H4, I wait for a bullish candlestick to form and close. And once I've seen that and it's above the moving average, okay, this moving average is a 21 moving average, okay, in case you're interested in the moving average, is a very, is a dynamic support and resistance and is extremely effective. Maybe looking at the chart, you can see how the market price is respecting it, right? So it's very, very nice. So after the H1 closing, you could enter the market and you are at least 80% sure of taking profits with that trade. That is in line with the trend, above the moving average, at an area of value when you entered it. Okay, so that is that. Let's look at the Japanese pair. Let's look at the Japanese pair. Okay, let's check out the Great Britain pound Japanese yen. Okay, what happened last week? Yep. The Japanese yen, that is JBP JPY, is on a bullish trend though, but the trend seems to be a little bit not too strong, because as you could see here at this level, as at the opening of last week, the market came all the way down before going up, and you could see the body of the last week candlestick is almost the same with the week, or even the week might seem even bigger, which is telling you that the buyers are not that too in control, though they're in control of the bullish the run, but the difference is not that much. Okay, you can see the wick is directly proportional to the body, or if not even more than it. So let's check out the D1 to see. Okay, here's a clear picture of it. You can see the D1, there was no reasonable amount of price movement here. It was mainly in a region. Okay, in a region from here to here. So we should be looking out for a breakout either upwards or downwards. Okay, but if you want to trade this market, you can still use the same strategy. Okay, go to your H4 and but make sure you can avoid this trade for now though if you are in good with it. But if you want to trade this trade, you could wait for the London market session at the beginning, then follow the candlestick on the H4 that just closed. If it's bullish, you go to your H1 and make sure the candlestick is bullish and is at a reasonable area of value. But me looking at this chart, you can see the market is, look at the speed and the momentum at which it ran away from this region. Same way it ran away from this region too. So you can see it's forming a triangle. Okay, let me show you. You can see it's forming a triangle. So we should be expecting a breakout from here. Okay, we should be expecting a breakout from here before we take this trade. Okay, so that is that. So this trade, look at, let's check out the USD JPY. The USD JPY is still on a consolidating phase in respect to this support right here. It's really consolidating seriously, even on the H4. Okay, it has been on a downtrend, but there is a higher probability the downtrend is going to continue. That's if there's a breakout from this support is at currently. Looking at last week, it was a bearish move and it closed bearishly. The body of the candlestick is way more than the shadow, still indicating a bearish move. The market might do a little pullback, maybe retesting this region before the major pullback. We could say on Friday market it was a bullish doji. Okay, so a pullback is imminent, but you have to be careful when taking this trade. Okay, come down to your H4 in as much since you're a daily trader. This on the H4, this is a very nice downtrend. Okay, so you should be looking out for a sell. So that's that for today. You could use the analysis we did on JPY pairs for the rest of the pair because most of them have almost same movement. And when entering, make sure you're trading a high volatile market session, and also you're trading in line with the trend. And lastly, you're taking your entry as an area of value and also with a fixable take profit and stop loss. So it was nice talking to you today. Do have a lovely time trading and trade smartly, safely, and wisely. Thank you. Please do hit the thumbs up button or leave any comment section of which you want me any topic you want me to cover or any question you would like to ask. Thank you.